Can't go up to do customer orientations today. New customer orientations at Tesla with dirty wheels. Don's been so busy, he hasn't had a chance to do much with Ruby this week, so he is out here giving her a quick rinse off. I vacuumed quick and blew the pad over here. We have so much pollen already, and we won't have time to do a full detail, but she will be looking much better in a few minutes. So if I wasn't clear in my haste, we're basically doing the same thing this morning that we did a couple of weeks ago. We're going up here to help with, in any way we can, at the delivery center. We'll help with new owner orientations, we'll help move cars, we'll help talk to people that walk up and are just interested in a Tesla. Whatever they need for us to do, that's what we'll be doing. So yeah.
So I've noticed that Ruby is doing much better regening several of these recent software changes.
Yeah, we came down the hill behind us, which is very much like the hill in front of us there. And Don was saying that, you know, Ruby all but brought us to a stop.
Right, because we don't have a permanent magnet motor. We've got induction motors, and it can't basically regen at really super slow speeds. But I did end up having to put my foot on the brake to stop Ruby at this traffic light, but I could tell, because we were going downhill, that she was only doing like 2 miles. I mean, she was really going really slow, and she was still kind of regening. I did stop her, but she wasn't freewheeling. What I'm trying to say, she used to regen down pretty low, let's say 5 miles an hour. I don't really know. And then you could kind of tell she wasn't regenning anymore. She was freewheeling more or less. Well, back there she was like 2 miles an hour, and she was still trying to regen because she was not freewheeling.
Yeah, I see one here. And then there's one there.
So we're here, and there's at least 3 Model 3s in the delivery area waiting for owner deliveries today. All cleaned up and ready to go. Don doing what Don does best. Well, this is the new Test Drive X. I guess the other ones they had here before sold. Well, they do have the black one here too, but. So we are triple X right now. So Don's putting the tire black on everything. Doesn't that wheel just look spectacular now? You know, if Ruby's gonna have to be here next to this, we're gonna have to have, you know, her looking all spiffy. Don brought the new unicycle, the one that fits better in the frunk. He's still getting used to the new one. It's not quite as thoughtless and just go as the big guy that he's been riding for a year.
Yeah, this one is very sporty. I'm not completely used to it yet. I have a larger one. It's much smoother, much more stable, but this one is so portable.
So look, because this new X, phone charging right there, just put it in and it charges. So the new phone charging capability, there's a little glide here, and when you put the phone down, it just starts charging just like that. That's sweet. I don't know that I would use it, but I think that is awesomely that it's built in. Yeah, so instead of chrome, it's like this gunmetal color all around. Even the bevel on the center console is this gunmetal gray. This is the 4th Red X here today now. Probably somebody helping out this afternoon has come in. Thought? Aww. They're just playing. They're just playing.
All right, here we go.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I got my head. Oh, Jesus, I don't know that I could do.
Okay, that is ludicrous. That's not what I was expecting.
Look,
I've ridden the Performance 3, but
I've said it before. I'm gotta tell you guys, I would have had to lift. I would have, if I was the driver, that would have made me lift. I swear to God, I just ain't a guy. You know, it's just I'm embarrassed to admit it.
Oh yeah.
I now have a new
cricket.
Tesla smile on my
God.
face.
I know, right?
Be there for
I-
a while.
Steven took us for a drive, and it blew me away then. But I swear to God, and I've been through launches now, and that one is by far the biggest. I mean, that was like, and I was prepared. I put my head back.
Yep.
And
was
all
ready,
of that
but I
stuff.
wasn't
The cell phone almost.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. No, it was just
Forget
the sun
the day
vibrant.
Steven was up here and he had his own silver S, which was Elon's car out in one of his tunnel cars. And I was up front in the passenger, and it's a
Well, you should see the video he
Oh, yeah.
recorded.
the sun
Yeah.
I was videoing the sun visor, and I was prepared.
Yeah, the phone almost like hit him in the face.
I hit my
He went,
head.
oh my god.
Well, I put my feet on the floorboard, so I was pushed back.
you were ready.
The head was back, except for I forgot about my hand.
I got, if you got scotch tape, I've got a $100 bill in my wallet. You can do the. Yeah.
Here we go. And then we have to do one more thing. Step on the brake with the other leg.
All right.
All the way down, and then with this one, hit the gas and let go all the way.
Let go of the brake. Yeah.
No. Stay on the brake the whole time.
Right.
Just hit the gas and let go, and it'll have launch mode.
Oh,
There
I
you
see.
go.
Yeah.
Now let go of the brakes,
Nice.
and
Whatever.
now you hit it. Go.
Oh my God.
All right, that's good.
Whoa.
That's
Wow.
That'll snap your neck.
great. That's great. Oh no, I put it back on the headrest. I was ready for that.
You saw how I was bracing my
Yeah.
phone. It still jerked.
Wow. So they also, not only do they have a 100D, regular Model X over here, but they have a performance one for giving test drives in also. And it is gunmetal and black on the inside. And of course it is carbon fiber. Yes, baby. All right, let's go. So, Model X Performance Ludicrous Mode. Woo! I need to know how to demonstrate getting this flat so somebody can get into the back or moving it. What's the right sequence of
You have
events here?
Two options here. So you can either press this button here, it will fold it forwards, you can roll it, and then you can pass through to
But
the
it's
back.
not electronic. You
Correct.
actually have to move it?
That's correct.
Okay.
In the 5 or the 7 seat, I guess.
Okay.
If you want to roll it flat, it's that lever on the side
Okay.
for storage.
So move it, press the buttons, move it down with your hand, and then slide it forward. Okay,
That's right.
and then up, and then slide it back. Because I'm so used to the 6-seater, you just come up and you hit the little button, and it moves out of the way for you, and then you press the little button, and it moves back for you. I was like,
So the 6-seater is powered, but this is more of a manual.
okay. Thanks for explaining. That's good to know. I can be more smooth with it next time. Quite a few that went out from there today. Well, we really enjoyed hanging out at Tesla today. The highlight for me was taking a potential owner on a drive in Ruby to give him some insight to traffic-aware cruise control and autopilot, what it wouldn't do and that kind of thing. He had gone out for a drive himself, but he just had a few more questions. So that was the highlight of my day. Probably the highlight of Don's day was he got thrown in the back of the seat in the Performance Model S.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, one of the Tesla salespeople took Don and a couple other owners out, and then he took the rest of let another owner drive, and we went out a second time. So that was a lot of fun. It's always fun at Tesla.
Yeah, it was nice, fresh pavement. It was really sticky pavement, and that was the difference, I think, between this time and the other time. The acceleration is really the limiting factor. Is the traction of the tires and the grip of the tires, and that pavement that we were on today was nice and smooth and fresh, but it wasn't oily. It had been down long enough there was no oil on it, and that made a difference.
So we are headed to Whole Foods. I think, we really did have minimal contact with people at Tesla today.
Yeah.
They had the door open to the
We were
gallery.
outside all day.
We were mostly outside. I only had close contact with one other person that got in the car with me who seemed perfectly well, although I understand, we just don't know right now about people. But We're gonna make one more stop here at Whole Foods, and then I think we'll pretty much be holed up at the house. Taekwondo's been canceled, school's been canceled. We got a couple projects we're gonna do. We might go out. I'll certainly be going out and driving around, but not getting out of the car and socializing with people really. Probably after today, this was it for us. So hopefully we didn't come into contact, and self-isolating after this will work good. But we got some projects we're gonna do this week, and we're just trying to take care of ourselves now. Yeah.
I like that we.
I promise to help in any way.
I know you will, sweetheart.
Don says we want this cart that's been outside UV rays. I agree. And like I said, it's not, there's people here, but it's not overcrowded like I was seeing yesterday when I was out.
Honestly, doesn't look, I'd actually say
it's normal to a little off for a Sunday. Well, we got everything we needed and wanted in there. The only shortage I saw was chicken. It looked like they were pretty far down on chicken, and they'd sold all the corned beef brisket they had. But the meat counter was stocked, and I didn't see any shortages anywhere else. They said they'd been bombarded. It may have looked slow right now, but they had been busy all day.